Evet, merhabalar. The Slick Stocking Murder. Yani ne oluyor? Stalk ne demek bilmiyorum,
Ah,
unuttum ya.
Phelps. I was just discussing with
Ben
Finbar here how
ne
well you were doing.
yapacağımızı
Have a
düşünüyorum.
seat.
Otur.
Yeah, it's my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case.
Evet
A poor
efendim.
Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win
Polis
some
hayatını
and
hem
you
kaybeder
lose
hem
some.
kazanırsın.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the
Gerçekten
evidence,
yapmakla beraber
the
pek memnun
witness,
olmayacak.
and lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Şu yüzbaşının yerinde ya. Git bana bunu bul getir ya. Hayat. Biz ne zaman yüzbaşı olacağız ya? O kadar dosya çözüyoruz, onu yapıyoruz, bunu yapıyoruz. Bir türlü olamadık.
You have the address?
It's the alley off of Lisa
Senin
between
sıranın
Los
arasındaki
Angeles and Alameda.
işi sokağı.
Kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their deaths.
Yeah. It means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know,
Evet,
that ain't a
haklı.
bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
Hocam ne yaptın arabayı ya? 211'e ateş açıldı. Bakalım hemen. Hemen bakalım, gidiyoruz. Bununla ilgilenecek polis yok mu da bize şey yapıyorlar? Hocam ben de çok şikayet ediyorum. Bunu yapalım, neyse ya. Bu kadar hızlanmaya gerek yok. Bas baba, bas baba. Da bu tam olarak olay nerede? Yaz kalmış. Hemen geliyoruz.
Go to hell, Parker! No way I'm going down without a fight.
Oy.
Drop the weapon, hands behind your head.
Yeah? Fuck you too!
God damn it, get out.
Put your hands in the
Vur
air.
direkt ya. Hiç uğraşmayacağım. Tek indir.
He's hiding in the alley. Give it up, LAPD.
Nereden gitti o?
Don't make me chase you.
Shimmy like a drain pipe. Oh my gosh!
Bu kadar işte ya. Çatışmaya girdi. Polisi vurdu. Bu kadar arkadaşım.
This is Car 11 King. Advise all units that the 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4, KGPL.
Roger 11K. All units
KGPL.
211 from Mallory's
Hadi
Cafe
gidelim.
is code 4. Repeat, code 4.
Are you drunk, mister?
You know
40
the way.
tane
You can
varmış
drive.
daha. Oğlum 40 tanesiyle uğraşılmaz ya. Harbiden 40 tanesiyle uğraşılmaz hocam. Suçun amacı.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Brothers, Pinker.
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you.
Neresi beklenen
When you're
var
ready.
oldu. Üf.
Lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
Çok kötü olmuş lan. Ne?
Kiss the
the
blood,
blood.
BD.
Kurt adam mı acaba? Elinde ne var?
Only 21 years old.
Daha 21 yaşındaymış.
Why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
Oğlum 21 yaşında lan var burada. Iıı. Çok kötü olmuş boğazı. Yüzük.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails. The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
Best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody
Diğerlerini
else. I'll
sorgulamaktır.
bet a month's salary this is
Kişi
top.
maaşı verir ama.
Strangled, battered.
Yeah. We know the MO. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the
Dalya'nın
Dahlia
tıbbi
perp has
tecrübesi
medical
olduğuna
experience.
inanıyor.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's
Bulgulara
shoe,
göre küçük bir adamın
further
ayakkabı.
blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases.
Bir
I'll see
marka
if I can
belirleyebilir
nail
miyim?
down a
Bir
brand.
bakacağım. Bak bakalım. Da bence kurt adam yapmış gene ya. Dur kalk. Burada ne varmış? Kanlı çorap.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
Kan bulaşmış mı? Kanlı çorap mı acaba? Kan bulaşmış diyor bir de. Sigara paketi Marlboro atmışlar. Buraya gidelim. Burada ne var? Önemli şeyler yok gibi ama bir etrafa bir bakalım şöyle. Çöp kutuları olsun. Şuralara bakalım mı? Çok güzel baktık. Bir şu tarafa bakalım. Aa bak kan lekeleri var. Kadının ayakkabısını buraya mı atmış?
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
Bende de bir rastlantı olamaz. Kan izleri
On it goes.
yüksek ihtimal bu var ya kurt adam. Yine böyle şeyler koymuş.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
Bu neymiş? Önemsiz bir şey. Boş ver. Ve kan izleri buraya kadar devam ediyor. Burada da bir anahtar var. 5 numara.
House keys, strung up like bait on a hook.
Lan manyak
He's
ya.
trying to lead us somewhere. Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
Kan izi buraya kadar geliyor. Burada bir not var. Bakalım neymiş?
It's got to be a code or a cipher.
2, 5, 3. Ve kanlı. Merdiven. Merdivenden mi çıkmamızı istiyor?
Where are you taking us?
Bence de bizi nereye götürüyorsun böyle ya?
Gotta be something big, right?
Kan izi var. Ve burada da var. Not bırakmış gene. Neymiş? Mr. Aç bakalım neymiş? İçi boş.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us?
He clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
Aynen bizim için bırakmış. Kendini bulmamızı istiyor.
I told you it looks like that. Or he might just be getting more confident.
Enameled and gold plated.
Dırı ve altın kaplama ve kadın için değerli olsa gerek. Bence de. Hala daha gidiyor. Eğer bir de buradan inmemizi isterse oyun, abo ne uğraştırdı be. Buraya Şey, kanı süre süre gelmiş. Ne, boya mı?
Looks as
Bunun
though the killer
katilleri bu
was
şekilde yapmış.
decorating with this.
Manyak ya. İşsiz adam. Psikopat. Çantasını buraya atmış. İçinde ne var? Kağıdın diğer kısmı.
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado,
Böyle bir
712 North Hill Street, downtown.
bakarız bakalım. Heh, iyi. Aşağı biz indirmedik.
You can drive.
Rusty sen sür.
And where exactly are we going?
Buradaki tüm delilleri bitirmemişiz herhalde ama neyse. Evi araştıralım direkt.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want
Ya
to question
sen de
your tried
hemen
and
davayı
tested
kapatalım
techniques,
modundasın.
Detective
Rusty'cim
Gallo.
olmuyor
But
böyle.
doesn't the DA require
Hemen
sound
kocayı atalım.
casework before he'll close the book?
He's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting those.
I'm sure.
Girelim bakalım bir.
Wait just a moment.
Bekleyin, geliyorum. Gel bakalım.
I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD madam.
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor.
Geliyoruz
Wipe your
şuraya
feet
bakalım.
as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Ya sen
Mrs.
ne demeye
Maldonado
çalışıyorsun?
was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A
Hayat
person
dolusu
seems
birisi.
so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you.
Yoldaki sonuncu
We'll
kapı.
be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Tamam oğlum, ben de seni takip ediyorum. Dur lan. Ne oldu? Meryem'i gördün.
What are we waiting for?
Neyi bekliyoruz? Fotoğrafı gördüm ya. Bir sakin ol Sti. 5 numara. Aha. Anahtarla
that.
aynı.
Someone's turned the place over.
The smashed window explains why the place looks
Bunun neden
tossed.
böyle olduğunu açıklar nitelikte. Pencere
No,
kırık,
I
kadının
feel
haberi
about
yok.
Phelps.
Oğlum bu ne lan böyle? Şey değil mi bu? Böyle yapalım.
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
Yüksek ihtimal tellerden geldi ya. Evet, biri kaçmaya hazırlanıyormuş yüksek ihtimalle. Mektup gelmiş gene. Ne diyor?
Okay, we have an address.
Boşanma davası ile alakalı yüksek ihtimalle. Burada bir fotoğraf var. Büyüleyici
Charm
bilezik
bracelet
fotoğrafı.
wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
Yüzük değil mi o ya? Başka da bakacağımız herhangi bir şey var mı? Yok. Aşağı inelim, kadını sorgulayalım.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, Detective. I'll do my best.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to
İncitmek
hurt
isteyen
Mrs.
kim hakkında bir
Maldonado?
fikriniz var
Right of
mıdır?
her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife to serve me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
Oğlum şimdi yapılacak
What can you
espri
tell
mi
us
o
about
ya?
Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
What
Kurbanın
time did Antonia
hareketleri.
go out yesterday?
She left around
9
9.
civarıydı.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
Belli
A
ya.
nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof.
Yaşlı
Where
bir
did she go?
cadalozsun.
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a
El
Latino
Dorado.
place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
You've had a break-in?
No, that can't be true.
Ablacım yalan söyleme, camı kırmışlar
Being
ya.
economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
Aha. Kesin yoktur. Kırık
So
pencere.
Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning.
Hmm.
I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Antonia and
Bunu
her husband
yapalım.
were estranged?
Yes.
Öyle.
She moved here after she separated
Kendi
from
karısını
her
ayırdıktan sonra buraya
husband
taşındı.
2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious
Dini bir
necklace.
kolye takardı.
That's about all of her jewelry.
İyi de sen şey demiştin. Kız dinler değil demiştin. Niye yalan
What about a
söylüyorsun?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it
Kocası
to her.
vermişti.
She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
Anahtarı da denize atın.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we could check out the old
El
property.
Dorado barına ve gidip kontrol edelim ya.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where
Önce
we
El
headed?
Dorado barına gidelim. Oradan da
A
şu
nosy
adamın
old
evine
hag?
gideriz.
And I thought I was coming on strong with the
Eski eşini
ex-wife.
salgın davranandığını
Sometimes you
sanırdım.
have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
Evet. Çok da şey bir yer durmuyor ya.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah.
Aynen.
Being a temp guy from the
Çalışıyor muydun
agency.
burada?
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean.
Tanrım
Antonia
olan
Maldonado.
evet.
What did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last
Ama
night.
geçen gece
complaining about
moru
her old
kötüydü.
man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar.
Mektubunu da barda unuttu. Ne mektubuymuş?
waitress. Can I have another spoon?
Hey, honey, what time do you get off work at table?
So, how's your tuna fish salad?
Divorce
Neymiş?
papers. Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting
Açmaya
about
gerek
it,
yok.
waving
Bununla
the
ilgili
letter
bağırıp çağırdı,
around,
mektubu
said she
elinde
was gonna
salladı.
show him.
Ona bunu göstereceğini söyledi. Kocası mı yaptı acaba ya? Gene mi kocası yani kurt adam yerine?
Can you
Tamam
remember what
Muzaffer.
jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Ya
Where did she
düzgünce
go?
açıkla işte
Give me
ya.
something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my
Tamam
phone
ben
was out
bana
of
bunları
order.
söyle.
The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Ha bana bunları
Did
açıkla
Antonia say
kardeşim.
where she was going when she left?
She said she was gonna serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
Ha.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Eyvallah.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
9 numara.
My eggs were running.
Out of order. Telefon gerçekten de bozukmuş.
Nice.
Tamam doğruyu söylüyormuş.
Where's
Sir,
that
do you work here?
goddamn place?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pig Fruit Market across the street.
The fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexicans love a
Meksikalılar
little
tekilayla
slice of
birlikte
their
limonu
tequila.
severler.
Fine, thanks.
Niye böyle bir araç saatine geldik şimdi? Neyse şimdi şu dangalan evine gidelim, kocasının evine. Öf. Rusty sen
You
sür
drive.
bakalım.
I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
Meyvelere niye gideceğiz ya, yeni alınmış. Ben bir şey mi kaçırdım gözden?
How about we drop in on the husband instead? See if your gut is right.
I'll take a bar over a husband every day of the week.
Evet, hadi gidelim. Şimdiki numaralar nerede yazıyor? Yalnız pahalı da bir yerde oturuyorlarmış ha. Şeyler nerede yazıyor ben göremedim. Hah. 301, 2, 3, 4, 304.
Maldonado is in apartment
Maldonado.
304.
Yüksek ihtimal bunda da şey vardır ya. Komşuyla görüş var. Eğer olursa bir önce bir kapılara bakalım. Ondan sonra 300 kaçtı? Bir kat daha mı çıkacağız?
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Abo. Gelin lan.
What's your beef with...
Now look, I don't want no trouble, see?
Oo, dur. Güzel geçirdin. Bekle ben senin ağzını onu kıracağım şimdi. Oğlum niye dövmüyor? Has. İlla buna geçmem mi gerekiyor? İlla nişan alma tuşuna basmamız gerekiyor. Hop bekle. Sakin. Niye yakalamak? Q'ya bas diyor. Tamam dur şapkamı alayım sen onu döve dur. Alamıyor muyum şapkalı? Şapkam.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some
İkiniz de
backup,
tutuklusunuz.
Finbar.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, God damn it! You think I'd kill my own wife? We should get the whole place going over, then talk to the neighbors. And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
Finbar. Tabii sana öyle hitap etmiyoruz. Çekil bakalım. Just Tickets. Sebze halli.
I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
Merak ettim. O kanlı
This will
gömlek.
take some explaining.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. Got no alibi. He's toast.
Ama bence o yapmadı gibi ya. Bunu yapan bence kurt adam yüksek ihtimalle. Ben pek öyle olduğunu düşünmüyorum. O kadar şey yapacak bir manyak gibi durmuyor adam. Hani saldırdı ama bir nevi haklı yani. Şimdi kimin evine öyle silahla bam diye girse adam... Ha, tabii polis ama kimse suç üzere de öyle olmak istemez. Benim sorunum önce gel. Komşuya bir sorun. Komşu.
What do you want?
LAPD, we're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the
Her
place
zaman
down.
eminletirler.
Thanks.
Bir daha çalsak ne olacak?
I know nothing more about their business.
No good. Nobody here.
Yerine gidelim. Ha? Çok
Sorry
korktum.
about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD, were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated.
Çocuklarla dün gece
I had the
bendeydi.
kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Başka soracağımız kalmadı sanırım. Bir de şurası mı var?
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No,
Hmm.
I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well
Tamam
executed.
gidelim artık.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
Finbar. Dalga geçiyoruz iyi. Hadi gidelim. Alt komşulara da mı sorsak acaba? Buralar şeymiş ama. Sarı değil. Telefon. Telefon edelim bakalım bir.
Operator, give me R&I. Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages from you,
Bana gelen
please.
mesaja lütfen.
Message from Captain Donnelly, Detective. Your presence is requested urgently at Central Station. A new letter from the Dahlia killer has been found.
Thanks.
Oo. Kurt adamdan mektup. Şu iti bir yakalayalım artık ya.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3 of those. No big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself to the experience.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure, a woman taking control over his life.
Then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of
Bence
shit.
Angel'la bence öldürmedi ya. Bunu yapan bence kurt adam. Oğlum öyle çok kötü ölmüş kadın.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Pinker bizi aşağıda bekliyormuş.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence. The women don't find you handsome?
Mouthpiece court stripped off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Burada mı?
Boys, come on in. Phelps.
Geldik.
Have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
A
Tamam.
new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all this fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed
Times
from the
ekstremel
Times and
başlıklarını
Examiner, then
birleştirilmiş.
glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem,
El
hand-typed.
yazısıyla.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
Aa, harbiden lan.
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
Heap upon thy soul by
Bunun
virtue
üstüne yıl
of
bu
this
lanet
verse.
içinde değil.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what does it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan,
Prometheus
a
bir
superhuman
titandı, insanlığa
character
ateş
who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
Pardon, kapı çaldı.
Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Hadi bakalım.
Hey, fuck you!
Manyak bağırıyor.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
I need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Somebody gonna tell us what the hell?
Evet, şimdilik.
Hey, you think those Vice boys get any idea?
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she
Anten öldüğü
died,
gece
but she
birlikteydik.
left the apartment.
Sonra
That was the
evden
last time I
ayrıldı.
saw her.
Tamam
So your
oğlum,
wife paid you a
sakin.
visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe. She didn't stay long.
Yalan.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
İstersen başka bir yerde olduğunu kanıtlayan.
We have a
Evet.
witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right?
Tamam, doğruyu söyle o zaman.
She went out and I went out after her and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car. It was a brown Ford Coupe.
Kahverengi bir Ford Coupe'tu.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why?
Bunun sebebin bu muydu?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
Yo, boşanacaktınız. Yine yalan
I
söylüyorsun.
don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far and you lashed out.
Evet.
I told you. I wouldn't accept a divorce.
Boşanma kağıtları.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8.
8 numara.
What difference does that make?
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Tamam, kanlı tişört bulundu.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
Aha. Tıraş olurken kendini kesin. O kadar kan ne
Angel,
alaka?
I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito. He said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the
Eldorado barından geldiğini söyledi.
And it's not one of my places.
Mekanlarından biri değil.
We used to buy fruit at the market down the
Biz
street.
dükkana meyve alırız.
But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
One last question. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else
Bence
you
bu
need to share
yapmadı
with
ya.
us.
Öyle bir şey ne bileyim. Çok acımasızca öldürülmüş. Harbiden kötü öldürülmüş yani. Şu sebze haline gidelim de bari.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
I want to make homicide. You know you made it.
Dur bakalım Rusty.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters? Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now we sent another.
You know, I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. You seen the body? Fucking cased his nozzle way to the guts.
Harbiden ya.
Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
Daha sabahki gördüğümüz dangalak değil mi bu?
The handbag was left just up there, overlooking the market.
Could have come here from the start and saved ourselves a day's legwork.
I got a call back for that Universal Chorus line.
Evet. Konuşalım bakalım.
Sir, Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Galloway'nin şapkası yok
What can
hala.
I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
The young lady
Güzel.
arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
Niye başkaları başka bir arabayla gittiğini söylüyor
You
ya?
already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady.
Adam haklıymış
Her husband
kocası.
went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me back until last night.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem?
Sessiz ol. Önce diyeceğim zaten bir tek orası varmış. Oğlum niye öyle dank diye girdik?
No wonder he stays
Gece geç
open.
saate kadar dükkanı açık bırak.
People have to get their vitamins. Check through
Öyle,
this
öyle.
stuff before we get back out there.
Aha masada bijon anahtarı var. Vay be. Bijon anahtarı burada. Ve kanlı bir bıçak.
Why cut someone who's already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. You must have seen it during the war.
Bijon anahtarının pek böyle bir şeyi yok gibi ya.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
Ha neydi? 2 3 5 2 5 3 müydü? Tamam. Aha. Oo, hepsi burada.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
Gel lan buraya. Aslında keşke biri başında bekleseydi de birimiz de girseydik. Abi şu kovalama sahnelerini artık bir salın ya.
God
Her
damn it, get
davada.
after him, Cole. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me
Oğlum
luck.
çekil. Ay anana avradına bas bas bas bas bas
The
bas
fruit
bas.
guy's getting away, Phelps. You should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
Babacım aç yolu.
Now who's about to get picked?
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do. Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Demek ki böyle manyaklar çok varmış. Ben kurt adam yapmıştır diye düşünüyordum ama.
It's almost too
Ya da
perfect, isn't it?
suçu ona
There's no
atmak için
such
faili
thing as
meçhul
too
ödülsün
perfect.
diye. Vur baba. Sık.
Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Şans diliyorum hadi. Helal. Oy adama çarptı.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Kaldır elleri. LAPD. Tutuklusun. Adamın şapka gene uçtu ya.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads.
Bir görüşme olacak.
I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
Sağ olun efendim. Kaçırıyor. İki de o kaçırıyor ya. Bak bu sefer var ya full mü yaptık? Evet. Uzun süreden sonra full yaptık. Adama iyi çarptık yalnız. Harbiden iyi çarptık. Neyse başka videolarda da görüşmek üzere. Bu kan çorap cinayeti de bitmiş oldu. Bay bay.